let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no preaching. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy. Creating dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols, get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Raymond James. His return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
180! What's up?
Mayfield now. Blitz coming. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They got 21 yards on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Here's the give to Irving. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it. Because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Mayfield will look to throw. Got along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The kick by Roddy's good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. And now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here. Monroe looking to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Third and short, it's Milroe. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Seahawks will have it shy of their own 30 after that tackle.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just 1 play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Just 1 play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Run it now out of the gun. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Goes to the hurry up here. Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Into traffic. Complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Milroe with it on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the gun, Milroe. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. Cowboys, 65 Warriors, 17. Come back in.
From the red zone on 1st. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Ernest Jones with the pick. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. You're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. You're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Baker. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds and thinking a yard or 2 short of the 20 here. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Cuts right. This is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Run. Alert. Watch out.
First down, and they go right back to him. And with a nice skate, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, 180. What's that?
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Run. Good. What's that?
Baker now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 1 quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Quickly out to the right, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Start.
Irving on the inside give. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Start.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Matthew Wright.
Right, ready to send this one away. Sims now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 30-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Come back, kid.
1st down throw here from Milroe. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Come on. Hey.
Milroe from the gun. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Slot man motioned over.
1st down, Seahawks.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Buying some time right. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
This is Irving on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Mayfield throwing on 4th. He's got it complete to Reed. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Alert, alert. Done.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Completed to his running back. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Right on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead.
17. Seahawks, nothing.
Right, ready to send this one away.
To kick off.
Sims now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 side. Cowboy 80.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready. 6, 19, 18. Warriors 17. 60. Go.
To the air, Milrow. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10.
Seahawks 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 3. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Watch out.
They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
33. Set. Cut.
From the gun, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set them up now with 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately.
Hey, 180. Watch out.
Third and long, Mayfield. He's throwing deep to the left side, into a crowd, and intercepted! Rick Woolen with the INT. And they're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment.
He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can.
And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get some late points in the lead. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, they're going to run with Irving. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Once again, Irving. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
He's got room to roll. Nice cut back to the right sideline. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Right on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3.
24. Seahawks, 21. Matthew Wright.
Wright ready to send this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Ready, set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready.
Milroe now to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Seattle.
Throwing now, Milroe. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Elijah Arroyo the target on that throw. And now they face second down.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Now it's Milroe. Connecting on the slant. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the jumping pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead.
28, Buccaneers 24. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass.
At their own 33-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
30-yard line.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Mayfield now from the gun. On the move, headed right. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
He's back to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Takes it in at the 21. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the gun, Milrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And it's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down, Seahawks.
From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it. Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Let's go.
Putting a receiver in motion. Milroe throwing on 3rd down. It's intercepted in the end zone. Jamel Dean makes the play.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
At their own 20-yard line.
180. Real. Watch out.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. He cuts it back right. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
That's good for a first down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be 2nd down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the 1st.
Complete to Trey Palmer. 1st and 10 at the 20.
They give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's Mayfield. He rolls to his right. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Set up for
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cup, 16 Everett, Cup 19.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head. I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go now. Nice, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
That's Cox. Here's Arroyo. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Seahawks, first down. A gain of 30.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right.
Seattle.
From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Cut, ready?
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Let's go.
He finds it right side. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. They'll try this extra point. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! But he's not going to be able to finish off that surprise return. Quite a bit of effort. Gets him into the red zone, but in the end, still short of 2. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
20. What's that?
Drive play straight ahead. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
That's not a call on the play sheet where you're expecting to get in space and win a foot race. You make that call to get a few yards and move on. So getting some good yardage on that one's a victory for the offense.
We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Kings. Good. Hey, what's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. And they pick him off again! Rick Woolen with the INT.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Continuing to move past the 45. He could do it! And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
So now a 2-point try coming from Milroe and the Seahawks.
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
He'll call his own number. And he will get into the end zone. They go for two, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
Buccaneers 32.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. On the give, this is Irving. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Set. 180. Set.
Running with Irvin again on second. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Regular. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Throwing, Baker. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it. That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
At the 9-yard line.
180.
Baker out of the pistol. And he's got it. It's in close. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now it's Milroe. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That is exactly what they needed. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, break.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. To the air, Milroe bails out of the pocket quick. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
That's good.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Even 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
To the left, he's got a roll. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now.
Milroe with it on 1st. Complete out to the right. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
70.
First down.
Running it now out of the gun. Still fighting forward. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push this to an 8-point game. Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win.
Makes the score Seahawks 56. Buccaneers.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
180. King. Hey,
Here's Baker. Hits his running back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Mayfield now from the gun. Headed out right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers losing by 9. Defense couldn't hang on to the interception. Can they make a stand here on 3rd and short? Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
At the 40-yard line.
Baker throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in right side. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Trying to push deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. Stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. 1st. 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 1st Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And that will not be enough for a first down. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. Looking to throw it. Drops back. Needs an open man.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.